Hey, Sylvia. What are you doing later?
Well, I'm going to my friend's house to help her wrap some Christmas gifts, and maybe we're going out for lunch after that.
Oh, thank God. It's great that you have time. Just cancel the date with your friend and come help me out. Hurry!
What's wrong?
This is urgent. Do you remember the party?
Yes. It's your friend's party on the next block, isn't it?
Yes, that's it. Well, something happened. So now that party is going to be hosted by me. And I want you to prepare everything for it.
What? But that party is tonight. I don't think we have enough time to do it. Is it doable?
I don't care what you do. You have to come home immediately and get the party ready before 6 p.m. All you need to do is simply cook some dishes and make my house look more festive. Oh, and don't forget to stop by the grocery store to buy some more ingredients for the feast. We don't have enough at home.
Wait, is this for real? Can you put it off until tomorrow? Tomorrow's Christmas Day, you know. No difference. We would probably be better prepared for your party.
Of course not. All the guests have already known that I was a host of the party tonight. They're gonna make fun of me if I cancel it now. Can you help me deal with that?
But
Don't you dare say no to me. You're my daughter-in-law and you have to help me out whenever I ask you.
okay. I'll call my friend to cancel the date with her.
Good girl. You don't have time for that today. Hey, you better go grocery shopping now. I made a shopping list for you. There are only 10 people, so I guess it'll cost about $100. You have $100, right?
Yes, I'll be there in about an hour. I know the time is limited, but we're going to cook the best Christmas dinner ever.
Yes, but hang on. There's no we here. I'm already out to get my nails done, so you're cooking and setting up the party.
What? What do you mean? Me doing all of that alone?
Oh, I also have a salon appointment. After that, I won't be home until 5 p.m. That means there's only you preparing everything.
I think you don't know what you're talking about. How can I cook dinner for 10 people all alone? You even want me to make the house look festive? I just find that impossible. Morgana, you should really consider canceling it if you cannot prepare for it.
Nothing will be canceled on Christmas Eve. You'll go buy the necessary ingredients on my list. Cook the meal and put more light bulbs around the house. That's all. It's not a big deal. I can do it by myself, and so can you.
I don't know, Morgana. I cannot make it. Maybe I'll ask my husband for help?
Don't call him. Cooking is for women only. Besides, I don't want you to interrupt my son today. He's been working hard all year, so he should have more time to relax.
Huh? What about me? I've been working too, but I'm still helping you.
You're different. You're his wife, so that's what you're supposed to do. Cooking and doing household chores.
That's not fair. A husband is supposed to help his wife out and support her in cooking or doing the dishes. Why would you say something like that?
My son is the breadwinner. He's working for a renowned company. How can I let him put a finger on this kind of stuff? Especially on Christmas. That's never going to happen.
But Christmas is about doing things together, right? I think he should prepare the party with me. Besides, I cannot make it without any help.
Let's call this a chance for you to practice throwing a party, okay? Thomas will be very happy and proud of you if he knows you did everything on your own. This is all for the better. A good chance for you, though. I'm sure you'll thank me later.
Okay, I'll try my best. Hey babe, where are you now? I really need your help, and I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed here.
I'm with my brother. What's going on?
I'm at your parents' house. Your mom asked me to prepare for her party tonight, but she's nowhere to be found. She mentioned she wouldn't be home until 5 p.m., and the party has to be ready by 6 p.m. Can you believe this? I bought everything on her list, and I'm kind of lost here. I need you to come and help me.
Oh no. Honey, you know I'm terrible at cooking, right? I'm practically a disaster in the kitchen. I don't know what to do there.
That's exactly why you should come and support me. It's the perfect opportunity for you to practice. Don't worry, I'll guide you through it, and we'll make sure everything is under control.
I'm not sure about this. I think it's better for me to stay away from the kitchen. I swear.
What? No, you can't leave your wife struggling here alone. This party is for like 10 people, or even more. Who knows? I suggested to your mom to cancel it, but she didn't listen to me.
I get it, but you know how my mom is. She doesn't want me in her kitchen. Remember her no male-female only rule? She would kill me if I broke that rule.
Ugh, that's just a silly rule she made to spoil her son. Anyway, she won't be home until 5 p.m., right? You'll be out of the kitchen before she arrives. She won't find out that you broke her rule. Problem solved.
I don't think it's a good idea. My mom is so sensitive and I'm scared of her. Plus, I don't want to lie to her on Christmas Eve.
Thomas, I'm going crazy here. I cannot do this alone. You're my husband. You have to come and support me, or I'm going to mess up this party. Do you want me to ruin your mom's Christmas party?
No, you won't. Look, it's not a huge dinner. You can handle it, and I know you can. I believe in you, honey. I can't be home right now. I'm with my brother. But I'll head home as soon as I can. Promise me you'll do your best until then, okay?
Okay. I miss you. I wish you were here right now.
Miss you too.
Hey, Sylvia. How's my party going?
Oh, God. Why are you so late? You told me that you'd be home by 5 p.m. It's 5:30 now.
Ugh, why are you whining? Just 30 minutes. Anyways, I hope both the dishes and the decorations are ready, aren't they?
Well, I guess it's partly ready.
Partly? What do you mean by that? It's 5:30 p.m. already. The guests will arrive in an hour.
The dishes are ready, but I haven't added some new decorations to your home as you told me to. I was too busy cooking, and there was only me. Can you come home ASAP to do that?
Ugh, fine. I'll do that. I'm on my way home.
Please, hurry.
Sylvia, just focus on completing the food, okay? If you had followed my recipes, it would be perfect.
I got it.
Okay. And I think you should go now.
Huh? Where should I go?
Your home, of course.
What? But the dinner is ready.
Oh my God. You're so funny, Sylvia. Do you think that I'm gonna let you have dinner with us tonight?
Why not? I'm the cook for your party. I helped you cook and prepare everything from going grocery shopping to setting up the table. Although I couldn't do the decorations, I cooked a hearty feast. Why can't I join this dinner? Did I do something wrong?
Because I don't want my friends to see you at my party.
What? Why? I still don't get it. I'm your son's wife. I'm a member of this family too. So I'm supposed to join the Christmas dinner with my family, right?
Don't you realize that your existence will ruin my party? Are you stupid? Okay, maybe you are literally a fool. I'll tell you why you shouldn't be at my Christmas party in detail.
You tell me.
That's too obvious, Sylvia. Look at yourself. You're fat and ugly. You even look older than my son. I have no idea how my son could fall in love with a woman with that face and body. I can tell you don't care much about your appearance, and it's going to humiliate me in front of my friends. That's definitely the last thing I want on Christmas Eve.
That's so rude, Morgana. Do you know that you're just body shaming your daughter-in-law? Even if you don't like me, you shouldn't have talked to me that way. After all I did for you with this feast. Is that what you give me as a thank you? Oh, I've just realized that you didn't even say thank you to me.
Did you just call me rude? Ugh, so disrespectful. That's why I didn't want my son to marry such a stupid and uneducated girl like you, that she grew up in a village. It makes me sick every time I talk to you.
What's the matter with living in a village? We're working and living like the others all around the country. We're just human, like you. Besides, now I'm Thomas's wife. Unless I divorce him, I'm still a part of this family, and I absolutely deserve your respect.
I never considered you to be part of my family. That you're my daughter-in-law doesn't make you one of us.
Does Thomas know what you think about me? Do you think that he would love a mom who had hurt his wife by forcing her to work as a servant and then bullying her?
I raised my boy, okay? He'll never betray me to choose an ugly, fat hag like you. You should thank my son because he gave you a chance to live in a city.
No, he's just a good and obedient son. But I bet he knows the right thing to do. He'll stand up for me.
That's never going to happen, young lady. I know my son better than you. I gave birth to him. I've been living with him my whole life until you appeared and stole him away from me, you witch!
Oh yeah? I'll prove you wrong.
Well, don't worry. I won't ask him to divorce you now because you helped me cook the feast. But who can tell what'll happen in the future? Don't cross that line, Sylvia. This is my last warning to you. Now I want you to get out of my house before my guests arrive.
Fine. I'll take my leave. I don't want to join in a dinner I'm not welcome to.
That's a good girl. And don't you come back.
I won't, because I can't stand you anymore, Morgana. I'll be heading home, just like you wish. I hope you're happy now. Thomas, where are you? I've called you many times this afternoon. You said you'd go home ASAP. I've been waiting for you for hours. Why didn't you help me out as you promised?
Honey, I'm so sorry. My phone ran out of batteries, so I couldn't pick up your call. Don't worry, I'm on my way home. How's everything now?
Do you know what just happened to me? Your mom called me fat, and she forced me out of her house after I helped her prepare the food for her party tonight. She also said that I wasn't a family member, and I didn't deserve to join her Christmas party. Can you believe this? She was so rude to me.
Really? Well, I don't know what to say. She's my mom, you know.
What? Just because she's your mom, you think everything she says is right? Do you really think so?
Hey, calm down. I can understand your feelings right now.
No, you can't. She didn't scold you even once.
Hey, I know, maybe she said some harsh words to you, but she didn't mean that. Please forgive my mom, okay? It's Christmas anyway. We should give love and sympathy instead of hatred.
Thomas, your mom even kicked me out of the feast I cooked for this family. I don't see any love and sympathy from that.
I think that's because she was worried about you. My mom asked you to go home because she was afraid you were too tired after preparing the meal for everyone.
Oh, for Christ's sake. You don't actually think that, do you? Thomas, your mom doesn't think I'm part of her family, even though I'm your wife.
You know what? I think you should go home and calm yourself down by taking a nap. You're way too sensitive right now.
The way you're reacting to all this is really taking me by surprise, Thomas. I thought you were just a nice and obedient son, and you would hardly disobey your mom. But it turned out that you're just as clueless as your mother. Right now, you should have stepped in and taken my side. You're my husband.
No, I will never go against my mom because she's my family. She loved me the most and never hurt me.
What about me? I'm your wife, which means I'm also your family. I know you love your mom more than anyone, even your wife. But when your mom is wrong, you can't blindly support her like this.
Whatever my mom did, she only meant well by doing it. You should start listening to her and be more obedient from now on. I don't want to ruin her party and make her sad on such a special day. I think we should stop arguing about this problem now. Just go home, babe.
This certainly clears things up. Don't worry, I'm going home. We're so over. I can't take another second of your family. Thomas, this is your choice. Don't blame me if you don't like the outcome.
Huh? What do you mean? Sylvia? Hey!
Sylvia? Where are you?
Hi, Morgana. Oh, I've just arrived home. You told me to go home after cooking for you. Remember?
Cooking? For me? Seriously? Ugh, I need answers, Sylvia. What did you do to my food in my kitchen? When I walk in, it looks like a tornado hit the place. Macaroni and sauce are spilled all over the floor. The kitchen counter is stacked up with filthy dishes and the countertops are a disaster. What is the meaning of this disgusting mess?
Well, I see you've discovered my little Christmas surprise for you. Yep, guilty as charged. I cooked the dishes, but then I didn't really like them. So I decided to, get rid of them.
Are you kidding me? How could you do this to me? This party means everything to me and you just ruined it before it even started. Tell me the truth. You didn't even cook, did you?
Of course I cooked a hearty feast for your family and friends. I even took some pictures of it.
Then why? Was that just because I called you an ugly fat hag? Really? Oh God, Sylvia. You're such a petty girl. I was just telling the truth.
Petty girl? Who are you talking about? Me? Aw, Morgana, I'm not a fool. You all of a sudden asked me to cancel my date to cook you a feast on my own, but then you kicked me out immediately when you didn't need me anymore. So I decided not to keep the meal I cooked. For someone who doesn't consider me a family member and constantly belittles my background, this is what you deserve, Morgana. And let's not forget that I spent over $100 to purchase all the items on your extravagant list. I paid for those ridiculous ingredients, and I dedicated my time and effort to cook that dinner. So, excuse me if I feel entitled to decide whether to keep it or throw it away. Of course, I chose the latter. You may not value my efforts, but I won't let you take advantage of me any longer. If you can't appreciate the sacrifices I've made for you, then perhaps it's time for you to learn the consequences of your actions. Enjoy your ruined party, Morgana.
Ugh, you little witch! You've made a big mistake today. When my son hears about what you did to his mom, do you think he'll forgive you or even still love you? I bet he'll kick you out of the house. But you know what? I think I'll give you a second chance. People make mistakes, you know. These things happen all the time, right, Sylvia? Why don't you come back to my house right now and clean up everything? Then I won't tell him about your mess.
You really have a lot of nerve, Morgana. But sorry, I don't want to see your face or hear you yakking ever again. Also, I don't believe that you won't tell your son about this. You hate me, so you won't miss a chance to make your son hate me even more.
Fine. That's your last chance. My son will divorce you and throw you out of his house.
Do you mean the flat that we're living in together? Then you should know that the tenancy is in my name, so no one can throw me out of my flat.
What? Are you sure? Don't talk nonsense. My son isn't stupid.
Yes, he's too obedient to have his own opinions. Should he be called henpecked?
Oh my god. You're such a gold digger. You're using my son's money to pay for the flat whose tenancy his name isn't in?
That's his choice. You can't call me a gold digger because I pay for the rental fee too. Not only your son is working, you always think that I'm lucky to get married to a man from a big city like your son. But you don't know my salary is more than his, right?
You're lying. My son is working for a big company. His salary must be higher.
You can ask him if you want. Now, excuse me, but I'm about to prepare dinner for my Christmas party, so I don't have time to chit-chat with you.
How dare you make a party at my son's house? Stop it now. I won't let you do that. I'll go there and ruin your party as you did to mine.
Nah, I don't think so. But if you want to come to ask for some food because you're so hungry, then I'll give you a little bit.
Ugh! Oh, you're just a local yoke.
You know what? I'm not going to let your words bother me. I'm proud of myself and who I am. If you and Thomas can't see what I see about myself, then we're not a match. Let's not drag this on longer than it has to. Bye, Morgana. After our conversation, Morgana found herself grappling with the unexpected arrival of all her guests due to her failure to cancel the event in time. Upon discovering the state of her kitchen, reactions among her friends varied from shock and irritation to confusion. Despite their hasty departures with various excuses, it was evident that Morgana's ego had taken a hit. About an hour later, Morgana and Thomas showed up at my apartment. Morgana may have caused a minor mess, but it didn't bother me much. With the help of my friends, we managed to keep them outside, allowing us to continue and enjoy our impromptu party. Fast forward 3 months, and Thomas and I went through a divorce. I retained occupancy of the flat, while he moved back to his parents' house. Perhaps it was foreseeable. Once a mama's boy, always a mama's boy.